Hey, Steve here. Thank you so much for joining me. This is the third video in a series of 4 videos where I'm demonstrating Singular Sounds pedal, the Aeros Loop Studio. So in this video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at the 2x2 mode where we can record 2 individual tracks and then we can record 2 different parts as well. So if you're interested in this, and of course you can watch the other videos as well, the first 2 videos show you how to set everything up, and then in this video we're doing the actual recording in 2x2 mode. All right, Steve Stine from Guitar Zoom here. We're going to be looking at now creating a song or a loop using Singular Sounds Aeros Loop Studio as well as the beatbuddy by Singular Sound. And what I'm doing here is I'm just creating a simple 2x2 song. So this would be something maybe if you were performing live or you were just looking for some simple ideas, or maybe you just wanted to jam along, like a lot of my students like to just create a little backing track and then jam along with stuff. So I think doing the 2x2, which is you get 2 parts, you get 2 recorded tracks, and you get 2 sections. Now you can overdub and things like that too. But I'm going to, and again, I've done some other videos that you can certainly check out and see me setting those up, and all the parts of each of one of those, the loop station and the beatbuddy. But what we're going to do now is we're just going to put it all together. So you can see I've got my phone here. I'm recording my floor, which is showing you the Loop Studio and the beatbuddy. All right, so let's go ahead. Now what I've done is I've already preset this up, so it's sitting at 92 beats per minute. It's at 4/4 time. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using my Kemper. I'm going to have this sound. Hold on a second. I'm going to have this sound. That's going to be my guitar sound. I'm just going to create a jam, okay? And then what I'm going to do is on the second track, instead of doing an overdub, I'm going to use the second track to record a bass part. Now, instead of wasting your time, what I've done is just loaded up a simulated bass with my guitar. That way I don't have to switch instruments and all that sort of thing. So I'm just going to use that for my second track, and then that way what I can do is create something that I can simply jam over. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so there's my first part. Now I want to record my second part now. Switching over to the bass, keeping an eye on that. When it comes back to the beginning, I'm going to hit record and we're going to go. Okay, so I've got both parts recorded, all right? And now what I'm doing is I'm actually running all of these channels into my audio interface just to try and give you the best sound I can. So I'm coming mono out of the loop station, and then I'm coming out of the beatbuddy as well, and then going into my audio interface separately with those, so I can mix those so they sound a little bit better afterwards in case my drums are too loud or something like that. But of course, I could fix that. Okay, by going in here. Or even this. So obviously, if I was performing, this is how I could adjust that. But in post-production, I can just kind of edit that. That's why I wanted to do it this way. So now I've got all these done. So now what I could do is I could just jam along. So I'm just going to go to a different thing here, just something maybe with a little more distortion, and we'll play. Here we go. You know, whatever. So, but it just gives you the idea, there we go, of how the 2x2 is going to work. So and of course I could overdub over these tracks too, but if I overdub over them, okay, again, then it becomes harder to try and mix the audio, the volumes of each thing. So that's why I just want to show you this. So in the next video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be showing you how to do this in 6x6. And I'm going to use that more for like songwriting. I wouldn't be skilled enough to be able to loop all of those things in a real-time setting live. That wouldn't be something that I would be very comfortable doing. But I could see writing a song with that. So what I'm going to do is I might not use all 6 parts and, 6 different instrumentations and things like that. But I'm going to build an acoustic part and then add in a couple of little things as we keep going and kind of build that. So in the next video, I'm going to be dealing with the 6x6 idea. So hopefully that helps you a little bit in understanding some of the cool things you can do. Obviously, this 2x2 is really nice. Again, if you're doing some performances and you just need to build yourself a rhythm or a loop of some sort, and then you want to play over the top of it, and this thing is so expansive in terms of the overdubbing and things that you can do, you'd never run out of too many instrumentation tracks that you would want. And again, if you wanted individual control over those, then you would just scoot over to the 6x6, which is the next one I'm going to do.